Welcome to Gridiron Chronicles. My name is Josue. I'm the host, and we have here
Kyle Bodwin, All-Star long snapper and comeback player of the year.
So let's get a closer look at that placard. So how'd you feel when you won the award?
I felt that I had overcome all the odds that were stacked against me, overcoming brain cancer, dealing with chemo, radiation. I had chemo throughout the season. I just finished it like 2 months ago. So, and getting comeback player of the year kind of encapsulates it, makes it like I want to be, and I got a championship ring out of it. So, and my teammates, I couldn't have done it without them because they helped me out every time I needed something. They were there. They're my motivation. I had to spend a season on the sideline cheering them on, but that made me hungry, made me want me to go out there and play for them because I was like, these guys put in the work. I'm like, I want to play with these guys. These are some cool dudes. Maybe when I go out there with Bo, Brandon, Jelani, all of them, maybe like want that desire because I didn't want to stay on the sideline anymore.
So how was it at practices with the Roll Tide, like with you in the Roll Tide, basically?
Oh, our practices, we're a brotherhood. Like we have a lot of fun at practice. It's nothing too crazy. We don't want to get hurt, but we have a lot of fun. We mess around. Us on defense, we say we lock down the offense all the time. Brandon, all of our back end guys, Jordan. We all have a lot of fun out there. And on defense, I have Sean, Chris, my running mates on my defensive line, and stuff like that.
So, with you battling, cancer and everything, were there any teammates that stuck with you by your side the whole time?
Oh yeah, definitely Brandon. When there was times where I felt like I wasn't doing good, even in the All-Star game, he's like, telling me, Kyle, you're an All-Star, like telling me that you got this, you can do this, you're born for this. Don't keep your head up. I might get my butt kicked every play, but I'll get right back up and keep playing. I have no quit because the moment you quit, you let the cancer win.
So you said you defied the odds, and you did. You battled through cancer, and then you still came back and played. Can you explain the red hat on your helmet?
So the red hat, it's for you don't know, it's called a guardian cap, and NFL players wear it. College players, high school, they wear it for practice, but I just wear it for one extra protection for me, and honestly for my mom. It makes her a little peace of mind. Me playing, so she doesn't want to see me get hit in the head. So it reduces impact by like 40%. So like I wear it just for a little bit. It might make me stand out, but it's any protection. You see all those players, they get concussions as well. So NFL, we have several players that are out with concussions, and maybe they should wear it every game. So because it helps keep those star players in there.
Do you have any recommendations for people with cancer that they're trying to come back to play the sport that they love, or any advice?
My advice is to look at it, see if you're physically able to play, do it. Because the moment you let a disease stop you from doing something you love, that disease wins. You can't let it hold you back. Because even if you can't play, you could come back and coach. You could do coach football, coach soccer. You could do everything you want to do. You can't let it hold you back. The moment you let it hold you back is the day that the cancer or whatever disease ailment you have. So you just gotta overcome the odds to do what you love. If you love it, because I love football in my heart, and I can't let anything stop me from playing it. I coach and stuff like that. I can't let it stop me from doing what I love.
What gave you that burn to come back? Like, was there ever a time where you felt like, man, I'm just not gonna come back, or you just always knew?
I think I always knew, because I just wanted to show other people that even if the cards are stacked against you, that you can overcome it. And there was part of me that was also kind of nervous about playing, but because it was a head injury, I had to get my head cut open and stuff like that. So me having to come back and play was like, man, I need to play. Like, Bo and everybody was super supportive. Like, especially when the season I couldn't play, they would still let me be a part of the team, like help out with equipment on game days and stuff like that. And there's no place I'd rather be. Like, I'm biased because Bo, like, he's my owner and my team, but there's no team I'd rather be. I rep is my Roll Tide. I bleed that all day.
Are you gonna retire Roll Tide?
Yeah, I only play for one team and one team only, and that's the Roll Tide. Because Bo, like, even when I found out about it back when they were in the CFL, and I put in like my info. I was a free agent, and he was the first team to reach out to me, and I went to one of their practices a couple years ago, and I was like, I like this team.
Yeah. So what basically attracts you to the team?
The brotherhood and the way Bo is. Bo is straight up with us. He is honest, does whatever he can to help the team out and grow, and is able to build on something, not just have the rinse and repeat same thing all the time. And Coach Guy and stuff like that, he's a good coach.
So how is it to have very supportive family members around you?
Oh man, no words could describe it. My mom and my dad, they seen it every day when I was doing my chemo and radiation and stuff like that. They saw me when I was sick, because chemo would make me super sick sometimes, and the radiation would make me tired. And my family would support, like, they would always check up on me. They were calling me when I was in the hospital and stuff. And especially one of my best friends, Alexis, she was there whenever I needed her. I could call her up, and she'd be there for me. So when I was in the hospital, she would FaceTime me and stuff like that with my nieces and nephews, so my whole family supported me no matter what. They're like, if you need something, call me. My one of my best friends also, Frankie and Tyler Toon, they're my brothers too. So you gotta have it takes a village, essentially, because you can't do it by yourself. There's no way. So you gotta have I have a good supporting cast to be like, pick me up when I'm down, or if I'm not feeling good or something, push me to get better.
So how long do you plan to play football?
I'm hoping maybe at least another year or two, hopefully. Granted, I was supposed to only play the one season, but I got that championship. I gotta run it back. I got a lot to prove still on the football field. Plenty, because I was the all-star long snapper, never played that position, learned it during the off season, because I know there's people on my team that are a little bit better athletes than me. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I want to prove that I'm more than just a long snapper.
So, as far as I could see from where I was like looking at you play, you give it your all, and that's what people like. No matter the talent, effort. I feel like effort always beats talent at the long run.
Yes.
So, what position do you plan on playing besides long snapper?
I plan on playing defensive tackle. That's kind of my stuff. I kind of did. We were up in Colorado for an All-Star game, and I actually forced 2 holding penalties and stuff like that. So I feel like I could build on it once I'm starting to work out a little bit more. So I want to play definitely a lot more than just the long snapper.
So would you play offense? Like, is there a position you would try out for offense?
I mean, I could probably play tight end. Definitely not on the offensive line. I don't have the foot movement and stuff like that. Definitely tight end though. I could catch in the middle.
So do you have like a goal set for the season? Like, is it like amount of tackles you're gonna get, at least a sack or a couple sacks? Or
Yeah, my goal is to first and foremost be on that field, and then yeah, my goal is maybe get a couple sacks, maybe 2 or 3, maybe who knows, maybe defensive lineman of the year, maybe who knows.
you had you almost had interception in that championship game. Let's talk about that. How, what made you like not get it? Like, was you focused on something else or?
Yeah, just doing my assignment. Just didn't see it and just saw it the last second and just let it go. just didn't see it.
How do you think your teammates would have felt if you'd have got that interception?
Oh, my teammates would have went bananas. Like we would have taken that 15-yard penalty, whatever the rule was. They would have stormed the field. They would have tackled me on the middle of the field. I guarantee it.
So, after you're done playing football, would you stick around the Roll Tide?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would love to come back and coach and help out Bo, whatever I need to do, like help him out on the sidelines and stuff like that. He's a good owner. He's a stand-up dude, and he gets players that care about the team. Like it's not players that are just one year players. They want to stick around and like, oh, this is a good team to play for. Like we have athletes like Twan and Amon and stuff like that. So you want to stick around and keep building around an organization, not just stop and be done with it.
So do you feel like that this organization is like one to like basically grow around, basically?
Yeah, it's good to grow, good to build relationships, and if you want to play for the Roll Tide, it's a great place to play, and we take things seriously. Like we take seriously, but we have fun. Like we play Madden on Xbox occasionally. We do little Madden tournaments and stuff like that, like during the season. So we have definitely a little brotherhood.
If you could play anybody week 1, who would it be?
Definitely the Vengeance.
The Vengeance?
Definitely.
How come the Vengeance?
Because I feel like from what I've been around the organization, like it's a tough battle. It's a tough battle. Like you can't script a better team. It's 2 of the top teams in the league that I know. I don't know about the Lopes and stuff, but I know the Vengeance and I know how they play, and they want to beat us. And now we beat them in the championship 18-0. Now they want to take us out because now we got to target our back. It's kind of 2 Titans. One team wants to take out the other.
So, is there a leader in your team that everyone looks up to that you would like point? If a new person's coming to the team, who would you point to on your team?
There's a couple, definitely. There's Antoine, the Mr. MVP. Definitely Jelani. Brandon, for sure. And definitely Bo. And yeah, that's pretty much.
What separates the Roll Tide from everyone else?
The people on it, and the behind the scenes with Rachel and stuff like that. She keeps it. So, yeah.
So Renee and Nigel, they root for you a lot. Like they care for you a lot. How do you feel about them?
Oh, I care about them. Like, they're good people. They let me come up and play up in Colorado, which it was a great time. Like, that's something I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life, is I got to play up there, put in some work. So it was a lot of fun. Got to see some family while I was there too, so it kind of worked out. So it was definitely fun.
Can we see your jersey? Yeah, you can stand up. Yep, this is the jersey that they wore out there. And you long snapped out there as well?
Yeah, we only did the one. We only punted once.
So that loss you guys took out there, what message did it send to just around there, like, you know, when everybody huddled up at the end? Was there like a message that sent to everybody?
That we want to play them again. That we look forward to playing them in next year when they come. I guess they're going to come here. So it kind of wanted us to kind of get that. We want to run back. Because we didn't play that. We played great, but we just, because of the quick turnaround, they kind of had a little bit of advantage because they were able to sleep and stuff like that, and they had a little bit more numbers. So I think if they come here, it's done. We'll win. We'll have vengeance, Lopes, everybody, and stuff like that.
So what do you feel like the difference was besides sleep? In like, was it like, you know, in the two teams? Was it talent? Was it numbers? Or was it? Oh,
definitely numbers. Their talent. Don't get me wrong. They're all stars there or whatever. But I think Arizona has more of talent because they have more numbers. So we had people coming in, and then towards the end, people were getting hurt and stuff like that, and the quarters were longer. Because our quarters were like 12 minutes, theirs were 15. So that kind of was a factor too, the longer games that we're used to.
If need be, for the Road Tide, would you switch positions? Like they say, we need you here at guard, like just for one play. Would you go out there?
Oh yeah, I'll do whatever it takes. Like whatever it takes to help the team out. Like I'll do it. I'm not gonna be like I'm a one position or player. I'll do whatever helps out the team. At the end of the day, we need each other. So at the end of the day.
So in your mind, what do you think teamwork is like?
Teamwork is to kind of be able to teach each other, be able to like tell your teammates, oh, fix this, work on this, and then build on that. Kind of coach each other, kind of help each other get better, to get to the ultimate goal. Because without teamwork, you go 0-10, you lose every game because you can't just have one player. You gotta have all 36 or whatever's on the roster. You can't just have one.
So you guys came into the championship game expecting to lose because they were saying talent, but obviously it would. I don't know what it was, but maybe you guys have more heart than talent. What would you pick, heart or talent?
Probably a mixture of both.
Both.
Because we didn't want to lose that game.
Yeah.
There was nothing was gonna stop us from winning that game. Because we have heart, we play with that, and definitely the talent. Because we can't win without talent, but sometimes talent and heart both go hand in hand, essentially.
So being on the, you said you were on the sideline last year, right? So you saw the way your quarterback played last year, and then this year he had a big jump. Was it surprising to you?
No, because he honestly, he was great. He did not see progression. It's kind of like an NFL player, right? They start out okay, and then you see the growth. You see them throw the ball more and stuff, and he got more confident in the offensive line and the receivers and got the timing. So there was definitely growth for sure, and the sky's the limit. He's a good athlete. He played in that Colorado game, and he didn't want to come out. He got hit, got hurt. He still went out there and still finished the game out because he's a competitor.
So yeah, your dad received the award for you at the All-Star game. Was it like a good experience for him to receive that award for you?
Oh yeah, he was just kind of just like, wow, like he did it. He got this award and definitely touched his heart for sure. He was really happy about it. And honestly, getting the comeback player of the year is such an honor. Like I wanted to win a championship and all that, but getting comeback player of the year just showed that I overcame it. Fought hard, learned everything I could, and stuff.
So you felt like that was the icing on the cake right there.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't know about it till the other day. I forgot that one of my favorite players who played for the Packers, Jordy Nelson, he got comeback player of the year as well. So it's kind of cool having a similar award to one of my favorite players to ever play the game.
Do you have any favorite D linemen in the league? Like that you would like to learn with?
On Roll Tide?
Any team, any league?
Definitely. I'm a Packers fan, but so definitely some Kenny Clark, and definitely wanted to kind of learn from Krayshawn and Chris on our Roll Tide, to learn from them to get better. So
Get your craft up. Well, yeah, I thank you for coming, man. Like, I really appreciate you, bringing, your award here, your jerseys and everything, and you telling me your story, how you overcame the odds. And it's really good because not a lot of people can do that.
yeah, you just do what you love. Just think about it. Just have right here, right in your heart. Just do what you do. Do what you love. Don't hold back, because you can't let the disease win. Can't let injury win. Just gotta do what you love to do, no matter what. At the end of the day.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you for coming. Thank you, sir. I
No
appreciate
problem. Thank you for having me.
it. And this is Kyle, and we're out.
Roll Tide.